Have you ever felt like you've known someone forever, even though you just met them? It's like a whisper from a memory you can't place, one that feels like it's from another time. People have been curious for a long time about reincarnation, where souls live through many lives. Could these strange feelings be clues, like echoes from a life before? Let's look into the mysteries of reincarnation. We'll check out amazing true stories and look at how birthmarks might connect to past lives. Reincarnation is the belief that after death, a soul is reborn into a new body, going through many lives. Instead of life being one trip that ends, reincarnation sees it as a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth where the soul learns and grows. This belief is found in Hinduism and Buddhism, where karma, the law of actions and consequences, guides the soul's path. Good deeds in one life can lead to better conditions in the next life, while bad actions might result in facing challenges and hardships. Other cultures like ancient Egyptians and some Native American tribes believe in their own versions of reincarnation. Even if the details differ, these beliefs share the idea that death is not the end, but a start of something new. One fascinating aspect of studying reincarnation is looking at birthmarks. Could these marks on our bodies be signs of traumas or injuries from past lives? Dr. Ian Stevenson, who was a psychiatrist and professor at the University of Virginia, dedicated many years to researching this concept. Many kids who said they remembered past lives had birthmarks in the same spots where they claimed they were hurt or injured in those lives. In India, a boy named Maharam remembered being shot in the chest in a past life. He had a birthmark on his chest and another on his back, which matched exactly where the bullet entered and exited in his past life. His vivid memories, combined with the physical evidence of the birthmarks, caught the attention of researchers. In Myanmar, a boy talked about how he died from a stab wound to his thigh in a past life. He had a birthmark that was in the exact same spot as the injury he described. The fact that he knew specific details about the life and death of the person he claimed to have been made his story more convincing. Dr. Stevenson's book, Where Reincarnation and Biology Intersect, showcases the connection between physical marks on the body and memories of past lives. Through his thorough research, he questions what we know about how the mind and body are linked. Now, let's explore some verified stories that have been thoroughly investigated and documented. In the 1930s, a young girl named Shanti Devi from Delhi began telling stories of a past life when she was only 4 years old. She claimed she was Lugdi Devi, a woman from Mathura who had passed away soon after giving birth. Shanti gave exact details about Lugdi's home, family, and personal life, information she couldn't have known naturally. An investigation was arranged where Shanti met Lugdi's husband face to face. She recognized him immediately and shared private details that convinced many people of her authenticity. Even important figures like Mahatma Gandhi became interested in her case. A committee was set up to verify her claims, and many of her statements were proven true, making her story one of the most compelling cases of reincarnation. In Louisiana, a 2-year-old boy named James Leininger began experiencing intense nightmares about a plane crash. He would scream in his sleep, describing being trapped inside a burning airplane. James started to share detailed memories, claiming he was a World War II fighter pilot named James Houston Jr. He knew specific details about aircraft models, the names of crew members, and the precise location where his plane was shot down near Iwo Jima. His parents, who were at first skeptical, decided to look into his claims. Amazingly, they discovered that a pilot named James Houston Jr. had died exactly as their son had described. The detailed knowledge James showed, which was far beyond what a child his age could have learned, left a deep impact on his family and researchers. In Sri Lanka, a little girl named Purnima began speaking about a past life where she was an incense maker who died in a traffic accident. She knew about incense-making techniques that were unusual for someone her age. Purnima had distinct birthmarks on her chest and ribs, which matched the injuries of the man she said she once was. Investigations verified that such a man existed, and many of her detailed memories lined up with actual events. Her case contributed to the growing evidence suggesting that birthmarks and memories could be linked to past lives. Reincarnation is a controversial topic in science. Skeptics claim that memories of past lives could be false memories, influenced by suggestion, or just coincidences. However, researchers like Dr. Ian Stevenson and Dr. Jim Tucker have documented numerous cases with strong evidence. Dr. Tucker examines children who remember past lives, observing patterns that are hard to ignore. Some scientists believe that consciousness could exist beyond the brain. This is a theory that's being explored through quantum physics. If consciousness isn't limited to our bodies, it might continue after death and appear in another life. Many people have had moments where they feel like they've experienced something before, known as déjà vu, or felt an immediate strong bond with someone they've just met. Reincarnation gives an interesting idea. Maybe these are bits of past life memories coming back. Do you have abilities that you feel like you haven't fully learned in this life? Perhaps you play a musical instrument well, even though you've never had formal lessons, or speak a language that you've never studied. Do you have fears that you can't connect to any event in your current life? Or do you have a strong interest in specific cultures or historical times? These experiences might be echoes from past lives, where our past relationships, skills, and traumas might shape who we are now. Reincarnation also encourages us to live with purpose. If what we do now affects our future lives, then every choice is important. Acts of kindness and personal growth efforts and seeking knowledge become contributions not only for this life, but for the soul's path. Even though reincarnation's secrets are still a puzzle, the stories and birthmark links, along with scientific research, make us think again about life and what consciousness really is. Maybe reincarnation helps us see life as part of a bigger cycle, where love, learning, and growth continue past one lifetime. No matter if you doubt it or believe in it, these stories make us think about who we might be and where we've come from and where we could go next. So if you ever feel a strange link to a new place or think something feels familiar for no reason, stop and think, could this be a quick look at a past life? Enjoy every moment, love a lot, and keep learning. Remember, the life you're in right now is just one part of your soul's big, never-ending story through time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the Cosmic Mysteries playlist for more fun, easy-to-understand videos like this one. Remember to keep an open mind, stay positive, stay curious, and stay connected.